Today we'll replace this broken in-use outdoor outlet cover with this metal cover. I will also replace the outlet. I plugged in a light and a power outlet tester to show when the power is off. Now we'll turn off the power. Now the power is off. I set my multimeter to AC volts to double check that the power is off. And the power is off because there's no voltage at the outlet. Now I remove the screws. Now I can remove the cover. What? They wired the outlet in kind of a weird way. They connected the incoming wires using the push-in connectors on the back, and they connected the outgoing wires using the screw terminals. The installer didn't connect the ground wire to the metal box's ground screw. I will use these Wago 221 wire connectors to connect the wires later. Now I remove the wires from the outlet. It's kind of interesting that they mixed stranded and solid wire in this installation. And now I cut the remaining wires from the outlet. And I have to trim the exposed wire a little bit on this one wire so it fits the connector properly. Now I join all of the hot wires together in this wire connector. Now I connect all the neutral wires in the box together. Now I cut off the existing ground connection to replace it with another wire connector. And I have to add a new ground wire for the box's ground screw. This is the new outlet. It is tamper resistant and weather resistant. I prepare another ground wire to connect the ground screw of the outlet to the wire connector. Now I prepare a neutral wire for the outlet and make sure it is stripped to the correct length following the guide on the back of the outlet. And I connect it using the screw clamp terminals on the outlet. These are much more secure than the push-in terminals. And I connect the outlet's neutral wire to the other neutral wires. Now I connect another short section of wire to the outlet's hot terminal, and then connect this wire to the wire connector with all the hot wires. I also screw in the unused terminals to prevent them rattling with vibration. Now I push the wires into the box and try to put the outlet in the box. And this is where I realize something's wrong with the junction box. The bottom screw hole is missing its threads. Regardless, I still try to screw the outlet in. And I try to line up and attach the cover. I was very surprised when that bottom screw of the outlet cover came out with no effort. And I thought I was done now, but I wasn't. The bottom screw hole on the junction box had no threads, and I had to come up with a solution. I drilled 4 holes in the corners following the small indents in the cover. These holes line up with the 4 corner screw holes on the box. Now I line up the cover with the box and try and install it with the 4 corner screws. And here is the result. I used 4 screws from an old light switch plate, which are about ½ an inch long, to screw the cover onto the box. And now I turn on the power. The 2 yellow lights on the outlet tester are on, meaning the outlet is wired correctly. Now I test GFCI protecting this outlet. The GFCI tripped, so I reset it. The power is back on and everything is working. And this is the end result after adding the GFCI protected outlet label, and I think it looks quite a bit better than the old cover it replaced. Anyways, make sure to subscribe for more videos.